compared to Manchester, no offence to any of the guys involved in running the thing, but we are one of arguably the worst run counties in the game. We run on a shoestring, we hope we get volunteers to help out. And the countryside is picked by players. And so they pick the best 24 players the thing that they have. And there's no politics. People aren't trying to get players selected because they play for certain clubs or because they did something 10 years ago. They want to play the best 24 players. And I don't think that happens in all the counties.
No.
You know, being a member of a Staffordshire club myself, you know, Staffordshire are you know, close to my heart as well. I can't see them winning it.
So you're not going to get in the team anyway, so it's no good. No good. Keep trying. Yeah, maybe next year when you've lost a bit more weight.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. So you're going for Yorkshire in Section 3.
Yeah.
So now we're down to the Section 4, the group of death. We've got Cheshire, North Lancs and Fylde, and Wales. It's always hard in a group of 3, isn't it, Andy?
Very much so. We came through that group last year, and it feels a bit strange having a month off. But it's all, that first game is absolutely crucial. And North Lancs are taking on Cheshire. Now, there's a lot at stake there, not only for the county game, but you know, Jimmy Parker's back in his old stomping ground, you know, with Cheshire. And I think Jimmy's a point to prove, and I think Cheshire have a point to prove. I think that's going to be a really tight game. You would argue that the winner of that game will qualify. I'm not so sure. I think Wales, although you know people look at it and say they're underdogs, they've only got to play 2 games, and I think they've got a couple of dreams that will surprise both Cheshire and North Lancs. They're going to take one of them to the carpet in Bettons-on-Ross. There's no doubt about that. So one of them's going to catch a cold. And for me, I think Wales are going to swing through that group.
Well, so that could be a controversy. I mean, Jimmy Parker's online. He's in Cyprus at the moment, Andy, and he reckoned that they're going to canter it, North Lancs.
Well, he's going to say that, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he said that last year about North Lancs as well.
Yeah.
And I think they won the game.
Yeah.
I think Cheshire are rebuilding. I think they've gone through, you know, there was a 5-year phase when they were by far and away the best county in the game. I think they've lost a lot of games, a couple of Merseyside lads. They've lost 1 or 2 others. 1 or 2 others are just on their way down. And I think they're rebuilding. They're looking to play in Cheshire more often than not. North Lancs, again, they can field, off the top of my head, 18, maybe 20 really good players. But whether they have the right greens, whether they have the right system to play the player, I think Jimmy Parker makes a lot of difference to North Lancs. And, you know, they could surprise us, but I've just got this feeling for Wales. I can't just explain why. I just think one of them's going to catch a cold on the carpet, and I think that will just give them the impetus to get out of that group into the semi-final.
Okay, so your semi-final lineup's going to be Warwick Mustard against Greater Manchester and Yorkshire against Wales then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, I've made a note of all these, so we're going to follow your selection all the way through.
Very good.
Thanks for your review anyway, but what have you been listening to the programme?
Unfortunately, I'm up with my mother-in-law at the minute, and I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to? Are you doing the washing up?
Yeah, I've just finished.
Okay.
And now they're watching Dancing on Ice or something, so I'm just
Okay. We've had, as you probably know, Ron Holt with us, the president. We've had a few interesting chats. He's been mentioning about 1 or 2 competitions perhaps ought to allow block and block. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I've never played the game with my own jack. I've talked to some of these old timers like Noel Berry and Chris Morrison and people like that. They tell me it's a different game altogether. And I'd love to try it. I'd love to have a go at it. I just don't know what it's like bowling with say 3 bias balls on some of the greens we play on. And trying to follow a 3 bias jack with 2 bias balls, I can imagine it'd do your head and tail quickly.
Yes.
But I'm sure it's a different skill and a different game, and maybe a welcome return to the good old days, you know.
Yeah. Tactically, it's hard, isn't it? It's make it very interesting. I played a few games years ago, and it's a different game altogether, as you say.
Oh,
yeah. While Ron's here, is there anything you'd like to ask him about the sport? Anything you'd like to see, Andy?
Oh, I could stay on for hours, I suppose, but all of my concerns at the minute is how the game, well, not even going forward, but whether we're going to survive. That's my biggest concern at the minute. And I'm just wondering what there is in place to sort of to push us forward, or even to keep us standing still, if you will. That's my biggest worry.
Would you like to respond to that, Ron?
Not particularly. I think, like Andy said, he's got all night, and we haven't got all night, to be honest with you. Because we've got two things in common, Andy and I, that we both come from the Rosendale Valley, and we're both Burnley supporters.
Oh, nice. What are you doing going to Everton then?
What about Everton? No, I think we'll have a chat sometime when we go to Portugal in about 3 weeks' time, Andy.
While we're on Steve, talking about the Ensley Insurance County Championship, has got the 5-year draw that was made yesterday. Would you like to just talk about that, Steve?
Yeah, as I say, this year is the last year of the 5-year cycle, so we took about 10 minutes yesterday just going through the new 5-year cycle. So, obviously, the way the cycle works, that every team will be in the group of 3, and every team only play each other once in the group. In the 5-year cycle. Do you want to go through the group for 2010?
Wait a minute, I think we just got Andy back. So we're finishing off with that. We'll come back with the draw. You're back then. You're back with us, Andy.
Yeah, I've just put some more money in the mix.
What I was saying, Andy, that I haven't got all night really to discuss what you want to know, but I'm sure we'll have a chat when you go to the Algarve in about 3 weeks' time.
Oh yeah, very nice. If I let you get the beers in.
Well, yeah, they tell me the bar's closed when you were there.
That's right. That is true. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just on about that subject, Andy. Me and Lynn will see you over there as well. It's good to see a Crown Green opening in another part of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's about time that we try to make strides abroad, and you look at the expat community over in places like Spain, Portugal, and Cyprus, and all these other places, and it's surprising that it hasn't really caught hold, quicker and better than it has. I know there's 1 or 2 bowling greens in Tenerife and the south of Spain, but they're all flat greens, so to see a dedicated ground is brilliant, I think.
Yeah, that's great. And £5,000 prize money as well.
Oh, that's nice as well, isn't it?
Naturally.
Do with a look at that.
Have you had any inside information about the green over there?
I've just heard that off Jimmy Parker that they're coming along very nicely when he was over there the other week. So they're in brilliant condition, and I thought with the nice weather they get, they're running nicely,
So you don't know which way it runs or anything like that yet?
No, I've not told anything like that. I'm sure it's pretty that to himself, and we'll just have to find out when we get there.
I've heard it's a bit of a reach towards France and it runs towards Spain. That's all I've heard.
The reach to the beach as well, yeah.
Jimmy was telling me that there might be a few locals playing in it. Have you been practising any of this Portuguese lingo or anything?
Oh no, I don't bother with anything like that. I'm an Englishman abroad, mate, so I don't speak English, and that's their problem.
Oh right. So you got no phrases.
I agree.
You got no.
I was going to try and learn how to say 2 down in Portuguese.
Do you want it? Dos de Nivo Marcador.
Sorry?
Dos de Nivo Marcador.
That means where's your marker gone?
That's what it is. So remember that. Dos de Novo Marcador. That's Portuguese. That's for 2 down again marker.
2 down again.
That's all you'll need to know. That'll see you through the week. That will, Andy. Okay, so remember that. Have I impressed you there?
How did you say don't forget the map?
It's all right.
Don't forget the map.
Yeah, that's what you want.
How'd you say stop this one, pal?
Yeah.
I won't be bothering with that.
No, you won't. Okay, anyway, thanks for joining us, Andy, and me, Lynn and Ron will see you over in Portugal in the first rounds on you.
Excellent, no problem.
Alright, thanks mate.
Thank you soon.
Bye, Andy.
Bye.
Bye.